Good evening, Team Tucson, Team Bedslingers, I should say. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Good morning, good afternoon, whenever it is that you're seeing this. I hope you're having a great day. Just wanted to give you guys an update as far as Podium goes and kind of share some best practices with you. Before diving into that, though, I want to give a huge shout out to the entire team. I know that anytime something new is implemented into our daily work schedule, it can be a little overwhelming, a little frustrating, a lot of different kinds of emotions that come from that. But you guys have welcomed Podium with open arms. You've been on top of it. You've converted sales from it. You've gained feedback from it. So there's a lot of good things that we've already gotten from Podium since it's been added to Mattress Firm. It's really cool to see. I never thought that many people would be reaching out to us via text. I always thought, the most convenient way to get an answer from somebody would be to call or to just go ahead and stop in. But in today's day and age, and especially now with Corona going on, a lot more people just find it more convenient to text. So really cool that we have this now as a part of our system here, and hopefully going forward, like I said, we continue to gain results from it. First thing I wanted to talk about, though, was as far as our response times go, it's something that we can work on and something that I know we can get better at. So going forward, I know that every store has its own assigned phone number, but when we log in to Podium, I'd like for all of us to go ahead and change your personal store location and select all locations. That way you're in tune with everything that's coming in through Podium, and you can go ahead and hop on and help out guests from other stores if the associate on duty has not done so within 5 minutes. That's the new time frame that we're going to go ahead and say is the cutoff. So if a customer has not been answered or attended to within 5 minutes, at that point, whoever has seen the message, please just take it upon yourself to help out that guest and be there for them. If you want to go that extra step and first communicating with that store, maybe giving them a call and just saying, hey, I don't know if you're busy or if you had a chance to check out Podium, but you have this customer who's trying to reach you. Is it okay if I go ahead and take care of them, or are you free? Can you take care of them? Whatever you want to do, right? Just setting that expectation and having that communication with each other. It's always a good thing. So. We don't want to step on each other's toes, especially if it's a customer who's looking to make a purchase. But going forward, no more excuses. We need to be better at, getting back to these customers. Think of it, if you're on the other side of that line and you're texting a business wanting to get an answer because, maybe you're wanting to know what time your delivery is going to be, or you're looking to make a purchase. Obviously, you're online, so you have no problem, I'm sure, taking your business elsewhere if you're not going to get an answer within the first couple minutes. So let's be a little bit quicker about it. Let's lean on each other for help. Like I said, switching your location to all locations will definitely help. Another thing that I think will also help you guys stay in tune with what's coming in through Podium is up here at the top right-hand side. If you go to your name and then select My Account, it'll bring you over to notification preferences at the bottom. And like for me, I have everything checked and highlighted blue. That way, anytime a new thing pops up in Podium, I hear the chime in Outlook. Outlook gives me a notification for it. Podium gives me a notification for it. So there's no excuse. I'm always hearing something going on. And at that point is when I'll check out the inbox and see what's happening. If you guys go ahead and turn yours on, you can kind of shuffle through it and specify what it is that you want to receive and what is it that you don't. I'm going to have to put you guys on a pause for just a second here, catch this phone call. Sorry about that, everyone. But like I was saying, if you switch your notifications on, it'll help you just stay in tune with what's going on in the Podium application itself. So that'll definitely help out there. In terms of reviews, going forward, and this is something that's been since day one, but we can definitely get better at this as well. Responding to reviews. If you're not already aware, store managers and above all have the capability of responding back to reviews. And no matter if it's a 5-star review, 1-star review, or anything else in between, every single review needs to be responded to. So if they leave a good review, just say something simple along the lines of, thank you for taking the time to leave us a review. If there's anything else that we can do for you, feel free to text us back at this phone number. Whatever it is that you guys want to say, right? Something just short, sweet, and just thanking them for taking the time to leave that review. If it's a bad review, you still want to remain professionals about it and just say something along the lines of, we're sorry that we weren't able to give you a 5-star service. We'd love to rectify from that, or we'd love to make things better for you. Please reach out to us, or we'll reach out to you. We'd love to make things right. Just to let the customer know, and really let the public know, anybody else who's seeing this bad review, that, hey, we care to make things right, and we're sorry that we were unable to make that happen the first time, but we want to make things right the second go around. So it looks good all the way around, and I've seen it already a couple times. I believe Mr. Jake Anderson had already turned a 1-star review into, it was either a 3 or a 4. Now, although it's not a 5, we'll take it, right? They switched up that review and made it a better one. So shout out to Jake for making that happen for that guest. I'm trying to find it now just to give you guys a little sneak peek right here. Yeah, so they went from horrible service, yada, yada, yada. You guys can scroll on and find it yourself if you'd like to read the entirety of it. But May 15th, I did see it was a 1-star. They since then bumped it up to a 3. And they did compliment Jake as well. So awesome job to Mr. Anderson for making things right. Things like that is what we want to see more often when these bad reviews come in. So take it upon yourself, if you're a store manager, AM, or Mr. Jared Sennett, DM. Respond back to these reviews when you guys can, because it does make a positive difference, and it lets the public know that we do care no matter what the customer says about us. And another thing that to kind of branch off on this topic, reviews themselves. I've had more success pitching my reviews with QR codes as opposed to anything else. Since Podium came out, I've been 100% all about Podium, letting my customers know that they'll receive a text. If they could please leave me some feedback, I'd appreciate it. And I'd say, maybe a third or 1 out of every 4 have actually done it through Podium. So I'm going to personally go back to what works for me. If Podium is what works for you, then by all means, please stick with it. No matter what it is that we're doing, though, I want us to continue setting that expectation with your customers that they will receive a text message asking if they can leave us some feedback, because we don't want anybody to feel blindsided by that API text from Podium asking, hey, can you rate our service? I've seen it a couple times now where someone just replies all stop because maybe they think it's spam related, or that we're selling their info to third-party service teams. Or, that's not the case at all. So no matter which way it is that you're pitching reviews, always set that expectation at the desk that they will receive a text message for it. And just to continue doing whatever it is that works best for you when it comes to gaining reviews, whether that be calling, texting, emailing, QR codes, pitching Podium, whatever works for you guys, please continue to go through with it, because I know this team is capable of some really great things when it comes to that Google feedback. Gonna have to put you guys on pause again because I have a guest walking up to pick up his mattress. Apologize about that again, folks. I promise this is gonna be the last, hopefully the last time that I have to press pause. But like I was saying, forgot what I was saying, but the last thing basically that I wanted to share with you all was, if you haven't already, go into the virtual campus and at the very top, hit the search bar, click Podium, and assign yourself the Podium course, because I promise there's a lot of helpful info in there. Whew, I'm out of breath. And it's going to give you pretty much anything that you need answered on how to navigate Podium, how to use it correctly, how to respond to reviews if you're a store manager, things of that nature. And if you have any other questions, I'm always here. Feel free to reach out at any time. You're never going to bother me, I promise you. But if in the event I am not available, or if you just feel like being a little more independent, there's another resource that you guys can use. Turning you over one more time. Up here at the top of Podium, if you select Help, Chat with Support, a chat box will open up. You select Send Us a Message, and boom, right there. So very, very friendly group of people. They're very fast at responding, and they give you all the info that you need. Even says here the team typically replies in under 5 minutes. So they'll answer anything that you need to know about Podium other than what's not listed inside of the virtual campus course. Just be prepared after they're done helping you. They're going to ask you for feedback based on the experience that you had with them. So only makes sense, right? But besides that, guys, that's all I have for you. I hope that you all continue to prosper. Hope that you continue to sell big. We're finally seeing some traffic coming back after Lockdown restrictions have been lifted, and now that we're running, one of the biggest savings events of the entire year, can't wait to see how much success we have going forward. But hope to see you guys again soon, man. It's been a very long time, and me seeing you all around at the meetings and training events, so hopefully we'll all get together again soon. Take care.